Hi everyone, this is Teresa, Crafty Grams, back for our Friday episode, working in my florals. So I have realized that I sort of got overambitious for this month of May thing, because if you will have noticed that my previous journals have been one signature per month, right? This is 3 signatures, and I do not know that I will be able to stuff 3 signatures in 1 week's time. 1 month's time. So I'm thinking I'm just going to call this my flowers journal, and I will whoop up something quick to do for May. Being Mother's Day, I might just make it like completely and totally pinkalicious. We'll see. That will be premiered on Monday. So yeah, for today we're just doing the flowers journal. I'm playing with these strings, and I probably do it all the time. I'm thinking about poking holes in the spine and pulling these through to the outside of the book spine so that I can make them pretty and, decorated a little bit better than if, just that's all that's hanging out below. But again, I'll come to that when I'm ready to, closer to time I'm ready to bind it. So I have been a busy little girl yesterday, and my hand is killing me for it. I have carpal tunnel, so if you know, you know. So it's been acting up fairly goodly today. So, excuse my reach. I have been, like I said, I've been doing a few things. Not a whole heck of a lot, but like I took one of the cut aparts from the scrapbook page, and I don't know if you remember the clusters that I did on, it was a math workbook page, and just stuck a piece of washi tape sticker to it, and then floral sticker, and then I added that little thing. I don't want to make them too bulky, because I expect that they're going to go inside of a pocket or some such. So, and then I made this little layered tag, I guess. Yeah. Just real simple, basic. And then I got into this from Back to the Source, this folio bits and pieces. And I had a piece of washi tape that it was just the one repeat of it, so it wasn't a whole roll. Oh yeah, I've been playing with glitter, you can tell. Anyway, it wasn't a whole roll of washi tape, and I just decided that I was going to use some of those on outsides of pockets. Look, I made a little matching pocket and tag. And this one just has this, it's clear washi tape. It's not cut into stickers, but it's just all kinds of different flowers. And so I did just a few things in here. Another little thing there, and I think that's all of those I did, yeah. So, and before I get too far along with putting these in the journal permanently, this one, and I already have another one in one of the pages hung over the top of it. I think I'm going to use them, like, before I glue them together and put them in the journal. I think I'm going to, like, make templates. You know what I mean? I'm going to get some cardstock and just trace around them so that I can use that pattern again, that same type of flip pocket or whatever. So yeah, and these were 2 different just pocket things. I just glued one on top of the other, which is, I think, according to the little bitty scrap of directions I have, is what it was intended to do. But I realized, I'm pretty sure that there's at least 1 page of this missing, which is why I did not complete it. So there's that. And then these that I saw on the One Page Wonders the other night when I was watching the ball game, I did decide to make them double-sided because I'm going to stick them under the belly band that we put in the other day. And then I just made a couple of really nice big tags, flip tags, and then stenciled on the inside of them so the paper won't be so. And then I did make another one of these tag trifolds. That's what I'm going to call it, trifold tag. Nice big pockets here, and then as I go along I'll see if I want to put any more pockets on it. And then I made this, I have these giant stubby paper clips. They're, I don't know, short round paper clips, and I covered a couple of those to use because I just really was like, what am I ever going to use these paper clips for? Why can't I use them for hidden paper clips? Well, turns out I can. So that's one of those. Oh, here's the other one. Yeah, just basically the same thing, only I covered this one front and back, and got this out of the French ephemera kit too. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper. I made this out of, oh yeah, I got some of the these off of the collaged tag bases and put some Velcro dots to hold them closed. And I don't know if you saw before, I just did some, it looks like mold in there, doesn't it? Or moss, green growing moss, but you know, hey, it's okay. Oh, oh no. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I glued it shut apparently. Well, still sticks. I'll have to work some on that, obviously. Let me cut that piece off, sorry. I guess it happens to the best of us. Not that I'm the best of us, but it does happen. Okay, so let's, oh, did I pull that? No, the Velcro dot's still there. I don't know, man. I have a love-hate relationship with the Velcro dots because, you know, they're clear, they can go on anywhere, not be obtrusive, but they're clear. I mean, I put one little square of them down on the table and it completely disappears before I use it again. And it just distressed around these and glued them properly. That's one I didn't use yet. Okay, so this guy. Still don't know how I'm going to use it, or where I'm going to use it, but I have done some decorating on it. I just put a piece of scrapbook paper in there, glued it up, and then I sort of, because, you know, they're not very, the pockets are not very deep, and where they are deep, they're not very wide because of the, you know, angle here. Yeah. So I did a couple of the random tags that were floating around, just put some stuff on them to go in there, and I'll probably do some more of those. But again, I don't know exactly how I'm going to use it. Definitely not where I'm going to use it, but it's a little step closer to being used. This, I just took, this is like a faux Polaroid frame from from the cut apart scrapbook paper. And then this was a photo from the French ephemera kit. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah. Timeless Treasures French Ephemera Set 1. That's where this young lady came from. And I just cut her out. I did not cut her out. This was black in here, so I cut the black out, stuck that behind it, attached it with some washi tape because it barely fits. And then I just secured it with another piece of book page. And then, you know, flower stickers in the corner and a little, this is New York, October 3rd, 1866. So it was commemorating something. I've decided, I don't know what. Maybe it was her, I don't know, debutante ball or something. Her first season ball. I don't know. You know, things were weird. Things were way different then. So there's the rest of those clusters. And just another ticket and tag that I did with that same. I still have some of that washi tape left, but none of the flowers are similar enough that I feel like I'm just using the same thing over and over again. So I really like that little, now I'm kind of sad I only got a sample of it because it's really useful. This was from the French Ephemera kit as well. It was already backed with something to journal on, and I had this floating around. I don't know, I guess it's a linen something from somewhere, and I said, well, that'll make that cute, and then I'll just, I don't know, it'll be a good journal card, good journal space. It doesn't fit in any of the things that I already have, but you know, we can figure out how to make another. So this is also a double-sided pocket that I haven't decided if I might tag it up and just put it in another pocket, probably. And then I just had these squares that I had done on my die cut machine, and I was like, wonder what I can do with them. So that's what I did with that. I think it's rather cute. So it's a cute little cluster that I may or may not include in this because it is fairly not vintage, but we shall see. We shall see. Right, so let's get stuffing. Hold on, I gotta get a drink, sorry. Okay, so also 2 program notes before we get started into this is I realized that I very rarely stay in the square in the center of my work surface, even though that's why I purposely got one with a defined, very obvious center. So I'm concentrating more on actually working in the center of the workspace. And also I mumble a lot occasionally. My voice will drop like I'm talking to myself, working on that. So if anybody has any feedback, that would be much appreciated. Also, you know, any ideas for what I can do for an actual May journal, just drop some comments in the comment section. I would very much appreciate it. I appreciate my subscribers already, and anyone who watches, I really appreciate you watching, and a thumbs up would be really wonderful. Right, now let's get into it. Let me find that wee little flippy thing. I know what I mean. This wee little flippy thing. And I think I want to put it on the same page or close to the same page as the other one that's already in here, which is right there. So, yeah, that one's fairly easy. I actually could have done that with the, oh no, because they're not just folded up. See, this is what, I wish I hadn't glued it down already because I'd really like to, I mean, I'm sure I can figure it out, but these are, what do they call it when they're gusseted? They've got an extra flap in there for some extra pocket space, I think. They do? Maybe not. So why were they folded out to the sides then? Anyway. Like I said, I want to try and make some templates out of these two. Let me run this one around, excuse my arm, with the Distress ink. I may get another paper clip going on this, because again, I don't want to glue them to the page because they're not really double-sided, but they're interactive. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to limit them to only being able to be viewed from one side. I'm actually looking at this tuck spot we did over here and thinking if I could maybe just pop one of them over the top of that and then the other one over here over the page, because they do have the exact same, well, not exact same, but they're very, very similar floral spray on the front of them. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there for now. So that is the center signature. Let's do something else back here. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm going to use her for. Probably a pocket. Just, you know, because I have so many tags. I want to really just stuff this thing to the gills. You know, I only say that so that I can, you know, print more, right? It's the only reason to be anxious to use up printables is because, you know, then you get to print more. I guess that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so let's see. She's going to go there. She's going to go like a pocket, but as I've said probably too many times now, I'm just going to move over here to my glue book and do this not straight glue line. Woo-wee. Not straight glue line. But yeah, we had a little talk yesterday when I was doing all of these things. Little Miss Petunia, my sweet Petunia, and I had a nice little chat, and I think we remain on the same page with our expectations of each other, shall I say. And that is so not straight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! I got it in time. I think that's a little better. I mean, I'm never going to say it's perfectly straight. I'd be fooling myself. But straight enough. Now I would like to find the belly band wherever I put it so that I can put those other two items under it. If I try and pull them apart one more time, I swear I'm gonna call the men in the long white coats on myself. No, not really. Ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, I'm gonna take these. Oh, I didn't even really check, but they're really good colors to go with that check. I amuse myself, if no one else. So I may decide to put some tabs on them, but they're there for now. And that is, gosh, the middle. Everything seems to be in the middle, as my niece used to say. Huh? So, let's look at this. Since it wanted to jump out at me. Oh, that's the two-sided one. Where's the one-sided one? AWOL. The one-sided one has left the building. There it is. Or there it is. I could put that in there. Or I could put another something across there and put that in there. That's what's happening. We're putting a little something there. Yeah, that's only one-sided. So I'm going to put, I folded that absolutely perfectly or absolutely ridiculously, but there it is. Vocabulary. Let's see. I can put that on there. Ooh, yeah, that on there is a wee pocket. You know the deal. I can't talk and glue at the same time. I'm trying. Maybe if I practice, I'll get better at it. Nope. Well, I mean, maybe with time, but not yet. That's probably the worst straight line I've made without erasing it, or, you know, wiping it off, erasing it. Yes, I'm just going to erase it. So then I can put these guys, gals, here. And we'll just glue this down as a tuck, I believe. Because as I said, I really want to use a lot of this ephemera, and the ephemera seems to be mostly tags and journal cards, which, you know, obviously is my thing. I like to, I mean, it's just something really easy to mass make, and it's a really good use of book pages. So, yeah, that's what I do. Oh, and then I can put that there, like that. Okay, okay. We are cooking with something now. I don't know what, but we're cooking with something. I was thinking about putting this on the inside of the back, but then I wouldn't be able to clip it there. Or if I don't clip it, then just leave it to open like so. Let me think on that. Bet that'll fit inside there. Let's see what we think about that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna back that with another piece of paper. It is rather thin. So let's see what else I have in there that's similar. Hey, get in there. It's too wide. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, these will have to be put on and cut a little bit better, and then put on a reinforcing paper. And I can make some more smaller size tags or cards or whatever to go inside there. Yeah. Now I just need to know where I'm going to put it. I might just stick it here for now. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Lovely. So let me do a little bit of reckoning here and see if I have any idea of or anything resembling symmetry in the number of pages that are already contains something. Actually, I saw that there and I thought, well, I might just get a piece of that. See, I can't ever do just the one thing. You know, I say I'm just gonna stuff it and then we'll fluff it, but I see that there and I kind of want to use the rest of this washi stuff. Oh, I can't decide that quickly, so it's just gonna stay like that for now. Right, okay, so I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gosh, 7, 8 pages. 9. Okay. Oh, is that, wait a minute. Stop. Hold the phone. Okay, so let's try this again. Goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That sounds more reasonable. 6. And let me find the front of this one so I don't make that mistake again. Okay, 6 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well that's not bad. I'm just gonna put this here to mark that as it needs one in there. And then the front one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So the front front needs another one. I just put the tag trifold. The tag trifecta. Oh, it has to go on this, the left-hand side of a page too, because the rows can't be upside down. So I will put that. I'll put that there. Yep, I'll put that there. And then I will put this somewhere. Which I know, brilliant. I am brilliant. Let's see, where's this start and end? Could we do this as a middle of the page like so? I could just do it like that and then glue here and here, and then we'd have space there, there, and no, I don't like that. I just can't make myself do it. But I am gonna glue this down. I'll glue along here and here, and then the middle. Yep. I know you were all fascinated by that little debate I had with myself, but it's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. Sometimes I am my own best conversation. I talk to myself. I have a friend of mine who says he's talking to his hero. That makes me laugh. I say, are you talking to yourself? Nope, talking to my hero. And I love that. Yep, talking to my hero. Okay, I hope this works the way I want it to, because I don't want it to interfere with the turning of the page. Not the turning of the screw, the turning of the page. But yeah, I think that's the best use for it, is just in between two pages somewhere. Yeah, okay. Right, so now everything should be even Steven again. No, that's too much book page on one page. Too much book page on one page. Let's get these pockets out. See what we think of that. Thinking, just thinking, thinking. I need to put something on the right facing page in the front here. Sure, why not? Yeah, that actually looks very good. Okay, let me glue these. Okay, we're gluing. Thank you, Miss Petunia, for working well today. Appreciate it. I really do. I really do appreciate you. There's that, and that, and that. Lovely. I know, I'm easily amused. It's okay. It's fine. Seems to me I need something rather large here, because that's just a lot of whatever that is going on there. So I wonder, hold on one second, let me just check something out. I'm wondering. I'm just wondering if this would fit in, maybe not, one of these envelopes. It will. Ooh. I think I'm going to use that one. I will. I'll decide on placement first. First things first. I think I'm going to put it like that, with that inside of it. And then if I need to, I will glue it down in case I need more. In case I need more tag pockets. Room for more tags. Lordy. The tags are everywhere. The tags are taking over my workspace. Makes such a lovely sound. I love it. Apologize muchly if it's not your thing, but I love it. I'm guessing this is vellum paper, but it's really sturdy vellum, if you know what I mean. Very thick vellum. I bet I could run it through the printer and it would print just fine. Where's my smudging page? Here it is. I want to put some, yep, easier said than done. I'm going to put some ink along this opening, but I don't want it to get all over the inside of the envelope. So I will use my re-smudging page. Definitely won't be perfect, but as this envelope came pre-assembled, I could not ink it before it was glued together. They didn't call me from the factory and say, "Excuse us, would you like for us to ink this before you?" Yes, I would very much. Okay. Because that doesn't happen in real life, just in my fantasy, in my make-believe world. Okay, that looks cute. And I did say that I'm going to put it in just in case I need another pocket. Ooh, I hope this doesn't show from the front, this glue. Because I don't know. I have not experimented with that yet. We shall see what we shall see. Look at those lovely, not straight lines. It's okay. I don't think the straight line police are coming after me. The geometry police are not coming after me, I hope. I guess that's who would be upset about it. Geometry people. Lines are supposed to be straight, but not really, because a waved line is still a line. All right, I'm done with that. Done with my lecture. Let me put these things in here before I forget. That's where they go. I might need to make more of those. Like, not, obviously I can't make more of those particular design, but I might make more of those sizes because I think this might fit better. I'll have to put that hole too. These might fit better in my little teacup. Teacup? No, in this folio. I was thinking tea bag. These are basically tea bag size pockets on the inside. So I really don't know what to do with that page because it's distressed as it is, but I like it, so I will probably use it for something. just thinking. That's a silly looking belly band. Can I do a belly band on top of a pocket? What do we think of that idea? Put the belly band in, and then put that pocket there. I don't think so, because I'm afraid the end of this would interfere with stuff coming in and out of that. So, set you to the side. It's too long to be a this. It's really too short to be a that. I might do it anyway, and the heck with it. Yep, heck with it. Heck with it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna glue it in as a side tuck, even though it's not anywhere near as long as a page. But hey, no rules, right? Right. Okay. I wonder if I could get it anywhere near centered. Probably not, because I don't have the best eye for that sort of thing. But it'll do. Oh gosh, I got glue all over my hands again. It really distresses me. Can you tell? Can you tell it distresses me to have glue on my hands? Well, it does. I know I hide it. I do not hide it well. I wonder if I could put that in there too. No, I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that. Look. That's a bit big. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so I think we're back to signature 1 again. Sorry, I do that a lot too. Oh, smack my lips. Makes me crazy. And I don't notice I'm doing it until I'm rewinding the video. Rewatching the video. I'm like, lady, you need to quit smacking your lips. It's annoying. Yes, it is annoying. I know it is. I just can't control myself, apparently. Well, that's a bit big for that. But that's an idea for another pocket. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put these there, because why not? I'm a grown up and I can, smacking my lips and all. Which way? Yeah. I want to make sure this flap is on top of that one, so that when you slide something in, I don't know. I think it just seems to me that logically something would slide in and out of the pocket easier if that flap is, I don't know. It's just the thing. One of my very many, there I go again, charming. One of my very many charming traits, I guess. That's what I'm calling it. It's a quirk. That's what it is. It's a quirk. One of my very many charming quirks. That's what we're going with. Okay, that's rather plain, but I'm sure we can fix that somewhere along the way. I wonder about this. Can I make this paperclip do double duty? What do we think? I can do that until I find something better. Let me get a sip of water. Maybe that's part of my lip smacking reason. Well, for now, that's going to happen. That's where it's going until something better rolls along. something better rolls along. I know I'm not supposed to be decorating, but I just can't help it. I can't help myself. I will not sing. Yeah, I can see where I'm going to have to make some more pockets and flips and tucks and more flips and tucks and leaps and bounds. I don't know. I guess I'm doing gymnastics over here. I'm looking around to see if either of my critters are in here, but they are not. They say, we got to get away from the crazy lady while she's talking to herself. She might snap. She might snap at any moment. I would never snap on my animals. I mean, I might snap entirely, like they're coming to take me away kind of snap, but I hope not. Just a placeholder. I don't know what to do with this. Can I use it as a bottom corner tuck? Can I do that? I mean, I guess I can, because it's not really, whatever the printing is on there is not really directional, but I know I'm not going to use it as a up tuck. That is just, it violates the rules of nature. Because in real nature, things do not stay up on their own. Gravity wants to send them down. So that's my problem. Obviously I have a problem, but that's okay, you know. Oh, see, here's the other faux Polaroid frame. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one. That one may not get used. Let me see these. Let me see these. Timeless Treasures is the name of the Etsy shop. French Ephemera Set 1. Which makes me want to go on Etsy and find Set 2. Right? Yeah. So if I use Set 1, and it's not lingering around my craft space, then I can get Set 2 and download it to my computer and then have that, not cluttering up my desk space. Yep. I have justified an Etsy spend. A small one, really, because I don't want to get myself in trouble, but who knows? I may not like the Set 2. Who knows? Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Not kidding me, that's for sure. Not kidding me. One little bit. Well, I was going to make one of these into a pocket, but they're just... That's a lot, isn't it? That's just a lot of busy. That's a lot busy. I might just make some plainer ones out of this same paper. This is a scrapbook. This came from a scrapbook pad from either Hobby Lobby or Joann's. How sad are we that Joann's is closing? I'm very sad. I just am very sad. Oh, look, here is the rest of that paper. Where's that thing? Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to cut this roughly along that size. Give me your little guillotine. put it? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So I'll put it. Oh, come here. My fingers are just not working well, and I apologize for y'all watching me bumble. I don't have to make it that same size, do I? No, I don't. There are no rules. Stop getting ahead of myself. Stop. Stop thinking ahead. Just do the thing in front of you first. There, that'll work. I mean, obviously it's going to stick out the side, but it's kind of the idea, I think. Kind of the idea. Oops. I missed my little... The leg of my desk is what holds my guillotine up on the floor. And I missed it. Completely, totally missed it. I wish they had hooks in them like they used to. The Fiskars ones used to, I think. So I could hang them up on the side of my little file cabinet over there. I have a little 2-drawer file cabinet. But that one does not have a place to hang it on the hook. Don't fall. Okay, I know that matches, but it's not going, that's not going in there. I seriously doubt that's going in there. Never say never. That's okay. It's okay. Wait, how am I putting this in there? Oh, woman, just glue it. I waffle back and forth about the dumbest things. That's why I make things so hard on myself. Just stick it in there. It doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, and I stuck it on the wrong side anyway. Guys, what the heck? Well, guess what? It's going on this side of the page. Not that it matters all that much, but that was not my intention. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, that'll go in there. And I found this while I was looking over there, and I might... Then again, I might not. I was going to say I might use that for a half a pocket, but I don't think I will do that. I do not think I will do that. I might do this, though. These are the corners I cut off of that page to line my funny double pocket. I don't like that one on there. Not particularly keen on that either. All right, I'll worry about that later. So where am I? The middle. Let's go to the back. I really need to decide what I'm going to do with this page. I could possibly put a... I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I could possibly put a belly band on there. I might do that. I thought I had a piece of something scrap over here to do that with. Well, there I go thinking again, clearly. Not something I'm used to doing, so maybe I shouldn't do it. Let's see what this one looks like. Too much like the other one. What do we think about that? And then I could put a couple of these big guys in there for journal cards. think I might just do that. See if I can manage to glue the correct sides this time. Let me put a thumb notch in this. Right now, and it changes, but right now my favorite thumb notch is this big, I don't know, is it a 1-inch circle? Ooh, 1.5 inch circle to leave a wider thumb notch. I don't know, it's just what's tickling my fancy at the moment. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, now follow the suggestion. Hold it on the side where you don't want the glue. That way you don't mess up, usually. So there's that. Oh. Yeah, that's not great. I'm just sort of eyeballing to see if they'll still fit in there if I lop this part off. I better do it properly though, because maybe not. Ugh. Oh, please come straight. Please be 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 straight-ish. This. I guess I should make it grungier since it's on that page with that grunge. Oh, now the thumb notch isn't in the center anymore. Oh, well. Life is rough. Rough, rough, rough. I'll survive. I'm pretty sure I will survive. Oh, I say that a lot, don't I? Me and Gloria Gaynor. That's funny. All right, then these guys will have to be cut to appropriate size. Well, not appropriate size. I have to cut the outline off of them. Whatever that is. Let's see what else do I have in here. This is all just tickets. Let's see what these are. I may have decorated some of these a little bit. I mean, I could use these for some side tucks because I have so many tickets. Yeah, I might get one of these journal cards to put in the front of these big journal cards. So let's see. I'll take that one for a tuck. That's a bit very similar. I think we have to go back to the front now. Back to the front line. Looks kind of lonely there, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out as we go. We'll put some decoration on the page, maybe. All right, middle. Back to the middle. What's in there? Crumbs. I really like that, and I don't want to cut it, but I don't really know how to use it because it's a whole I don't know if you can see all the embossing. It's sunflowers down here and a trellis up there, so I don't want to cut it. I mean, I might be able to cut it at that trellis line there. Still a bit wide though. It's still a bit wide for the pages though. I will have a think on that. Okay. So this. Yeah, I think we're just going to call that a day. I will let my hands rest, and I will see you Monday with an actual, for real, May journal. Is what it is. Thanks for watching. See you Monday. Bye.